Mark, go ahead and hit that, brother.
Decades ago, marijuana was a legitimate medication, also called cannabis, prescribed by doctors and dispensed by pharmacies.
This is Harry J.
But that all changed in 1930.
A relentless warfare against
Henry Anslinger, the United States' first drug czar. For him, public enemy number one, you guessed it, marijuana. He got the anti-marijuana message out through news reports. And then came this.
This convincingly is hopelessly and incurably insane.
The film, Reefer Madness, portraying the users of marijuana as unproductive, crazed. Marijuana then became illegal in 1937. And by 1970, it was a Schedule I controlled substance. The government was saying it had no medicinal value and had a high potential for abuse.
Tonight, the breakthrough new science behind medical marijuana.
Might what you're doing be an answer to the opioid epidemic?
If I didn't believe the answer to that question was yes, we would not be doing it.
For years, marijuana users have called cannabis their medicine. And for much of that time, many of the rest of us thought that idea foolish or perhaps an outright lie. Yet in just the last 2 decades, voters or legislative bodies in 30 states and the District of Columbia have declared medical marijuana legal, in direct conflict with federal law, which states marijuana is a Schedule I drug, as dangerous as heroin or LSD, and with no accepted medical use.
Israel. It might surprise you, but actually research into cannabis and epilepsy started here in the 1970s, with studies that showed it could reduce convulsions in rats. Today, Shackelford is hoping to start clinical trials in humans there. But researchers in Israel are studying a variety of illnesses. Here, they have pioneered marijuana research. They were the first to isolate THC and CBD decades ago.
This sputtering orange goo is turning out to be liquid gold for the cannabis industry in Oregon. This is the first step to harvesting cannabidiol, or CBD oil, a cousin of marijuana that can sell for more than $10,000 per kilogram. Many one-time marijuana growers are pivoting to hemp for the money that can be made in hemp-derived CBD, which doesn't come with a high. Proponents say CBD can help with everything from anxiety to chronic pain. The FDA is expected to approve the first drug derived from CBD for treatment of epilepsy next month.
During his speech to Commerce Lexington, McConnell spoke in length about the need to legalize hemp, saying the crop could have a bigger impact on Kentucky's agricultural sector than tobacco once did. Unlike marijuana, though, hemp does not have a large amount of THC, the compound that causes a user's high, and it can be used to make a variety of products from rope to milk, something McConnell says makes it a crop worth legalizing.
I think it's time for hemp to be a regular agricultural product. This bill will finally legalize hemp as an agricultural commodity and remove it from the list of controlled substances.
Well, Tanya Whittington says she's been using CBD oils for over a year now, and her migraines and electric shocks from a chronic pain condition on the left side of her face have practically disappeared.
In an effort to lower opioid intake, some veterans are turning to hemp products like CBD oil to treat chronic pain and PTSD. This won't get you high, and unlike some opioids, it won't get you hooked, leading some veterans to say they want more research and more access.
Like marijuana, hemp is derived from the cannabis plant, but it does not contain THC, the chemical that makes you high. Still, both hemp and marijuana are classified as Schedule I controlled substances, restricting the VA and other federally funded entities from conducting research.
Let's continue our conversation about the product CBD. There have been a lot of claims made without the science to back it up. So the FDA has jumped in and said, wait a minute, you can't say things like this will cure cancer or these other claims where there's no great science on it. So where do you stand on this?
Well, you can't make claims on anything calling itself a dietary supplement to cure, treat, or mitigate a disease.
Don't get anything if you don't know what it is.
Good, responsible companies that provide excellent oil, the oils that my patients are getting better on, have test results on their websites. They have test results available.
If you actually look at why cannabis is illegal in the first place, you'll find that it's all based on stigma and power and money. It had nothing to do with it being dangerous. In 3,000 years of using this medicine, no one has ever died from cannabis overdose.
We are believers that in certain individuals, even without great science, this has really changed the lives of countless children.
CBD's popularity has risen alongside the controversial legalization of marijuana. Doctors are recommending it, and many people are self-prescribing it. People with arthritis, MS, and lupus are turning to products like CBD-infused lotion to help manage their pain. Cannabis data analytics firm New Frontier Data predicts CBD sales will nearly quadruple over the next 4 years.